Backyard Bants. You are listening to Backyard Bants. It's how we move, it's how we groove. Hey, hey.
I can't find it, man. So I'll find it for next time.
Okay. Wait, was that wave for me or for someone else?
What?
I'm talking to Mariche.
Guys, there's too many things happening here. We got to focus on. There's too many things going on right now. There's somebody on the screen. There's somebody in the corner. There's too many things going on.
Choose one corner.
That song that year. One corner, one corner, one corner.
That was the year that we did our first
auntie.
Yeah, and then we booked a venue next to
for
the
after
old
party.
Yeah, next to the old gym I used to work for.
And then we were jamming.
It was like some next Whitby Plaza.
Yes.
In the back of it.
Yeah, I think
at least they had parking, you know.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
And there was no.
I'm just realizing there's so many DMs I've ignored. Backyard Bants.
Yeah,
in Backyard Bants.
I saw them, but I was like, I don't answer DMs because I don't know what you want to say to these people.
You guys should have somebody that.
Hey, shush, if you're not paying.
No, I was going to offer my services, but I guess never mind.
For free.
This guy will not be answering
You
them.
can offer your services for free.
That's what I was saying.
You sure? But like, I don't know how you're gonna respond. They might.
That's none of your concern. That's my department.
No.
Which is why we are not taking your services.
There you go.
No.
I'm offering it free of charge, but under my conditions.
Before they come and
why
say,
it be like say they just send Naza, we need to talk. Look at Naza's face. It be like say Naza just received the message, we need to talk.
Who's texting you?
Bro, this guy is trying to skim through that message.
Or should I say who's texting us? Because whatever happens in this podcast, we need to all know about it.
No, there's no text. I was just checking. WhatsApp status.
No, lie.
You were checking your bank account.
No.
That can do that.
Actually, about this bank account, bro, we need to talk.
Bro,
Canadian dollars not doing so well, eh?
That's how these guys want to restart the season, the league I'm playing with on Thursdays. The guy said, "Oh, I've registered the team, so you guys send me money." I called the guy and said, "Like, we need to talk."
Oh God!
I hope it's okay if I give you the money in the next few days, because me and my account
we're not friends.
We're not on good terms.
Guys, I'm just realizing how many messages I actually have. So Instagram, Instagram does this thing where they
request.
They screen it, and so you don't see all your requests.
Yes.
And I'm going through my requests, and Jesus Christ,
there's a lot.
Wow, you be that T-Pain now.
On BYB or your own?
T-Pain.
My own too, because I went back to mine. I was like, well, let me check my own.
Let me check.
And sometimes it doesn't show at all. Like you have to click on the actual request button.
I'm a popular guy too. You know.
I am Let's have
it.
Relax. Why are you so hasty?
You get person we message me for Instagram. They tell me say she be widow, say she need financial support.
Oh, scam.
She's a widow.
Yeah. Now I no correspond to the one. She can't send me audio call.
Did you see?
I was like, it's the Audacity,
audio call.
She called me.
Wow.
But I don't know that she no see Instagram no go agree me.
Wow.
The guy said us play song. Do you see for the song one? Because I can't find it anymore.
Where?
Okay, it's not that yet. All right, man, we're gonna get into this. I don't know what song to start the year with.
What's the guy's name?
I don't know his name, man. I don't remember the name. What song should we start the year with? I know. You know, but I have the Bluetooth, so.
Is it?
No, I will tell you.
It's not summertime now.
No.
Okay.
That's one. That's family right there. 2024.
To think that we were not even
standing on business.
That's the.
I'm waiting for you.
Episode?
Oh, you're waiting for me. Okay. We are going to play a Jai Kwamba Kawai. Is a Ogene song.
Why would you?
It's an Ogene song. Oh no! Let's keep it simple. Let's play. Let's play.
I promise you, the second one is not going to be simpler.
It is. It's Big Baller. Play Big Baller.
That's the way to start. That's the way to start.
Manifestation.
Play Big Baller.
That's the way to start.
Hey, I done the hot too. I mistake.
Is your AC off?
Yeah, and it be like person off.
I think it's off. Yeah.
Yes, because I'm not cold.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You know the vibes. It's 2024. We back.
2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the building.
Wow. Crack.
I haven't seen this guy since last year. Feels like a long time.
Man. The only person I've seen this year is the Catch.
You all live in the same house. You've never seen each other.
We don't live in the same house. He lives downstairs, I live upstairs.
There are levels to
this shit.
But ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the Backyard Bants Comedy Podcast, the number one comedy podcast. You already know the vibe.
It is what it is.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 2020, 2024.
It is what it is.
You didn't say with your chest this year?
Did I say what?
You always say, I say with my chest. I didn't hear it again this time around.
No,
Maybe your chest you used to.
Oh, I said with my chest.
Yeah, bro, I've been a heavy consumer, bro. I know, bro. I'm on the receiving side now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the number one comedy podcast. I say that with my chest everywhere I go. You know the vibe. Welcome.
Backyard Bants. You are listening to Backyard Bants.
It's our move. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first episode of 2024, we are all in the building. We are all in the building. We've made it work.
In the building?
It's never happened before.
That's all you need to know. In the building.
We all crossed over.
We're all in the building. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce ourselves like before. I am your humble and gracious host. I go by the name Mr. Drake. I'm in the building with my nearest and dearest of friends. Vibe Minister, talk to him.
Yeah, signing in into 2024. It's gonna be a heavy vibe. This is your minister Emina, aka the Free Ego, aka Triple E, aka the Patricia Ego, aka the Uncle, aka the Godfather. Let's keep it vibing. The Godfather.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I don't know.
shareholder of the podcast, Mr. Dickachi, talk to him.
Yo, I'm back. It's your boy Dikachi, aka Cashman, aka like Dikachi like Versace. Let's get it.
What happened to the voice? You crack his voice like that.
Honestly, I don't know. I think I'm going through second puberty, but it's tough for me right now. So pray for me, guys.
Because all I heard was, I'm back.
Oh my goodness.
It's coming out of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, you've missed this gentleman, but you already know. Troublemaker of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, my brother, our own neighbor, Naza, talk to them!
Yeah, man. It's Naza, yo.
No matter how long this man has been gone, he will never change his intro.
Wasted hype.
Yeah, no.
Wasted hype.
Some things don't change.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in 2024, it's the powerhouse of the podcast.
What's up? It's your girl Chemsi, aka Tona.
But I don't gas out.
You missed doing that one, yeah?
Even jokes.
Yeah. Actually, I actually missed recording, bro. I think that no jokes. It's one thing that I was like, yo, like I really missed recording. Yeah. And because of that, like I started like listening, like I said, I've been consuming the podcast. And I just wanted to say, being on the other side now,
yeah,
you guys have been doing an amazing job, man.
Thank you.
It's incredible.
Give us Google review. Rate us on which platform are you listening from?
YouTube.
Spotify.
Yeah. Rate us and comment on Spotify.
Now I can relate to when people say, "Oh, I'm giving comments," and I later realized that I'm listening to all of those things. It's for real, man. Trust.
Yeah, but we appreciate you, joining us on the first episode of 2024, and hopefully it's the first of many. It's good to see you here, brother. So much love. We also missed you as well, man. Because sometimes we're like, yo, what will Naza do? Or
what would Naza say?
There's some conversations that we're having.
There's so many conversations I've been listening to, and I'm like, man, this guy's doing it.
Only I was there.
You are some fights where I be one minute in my side. I just say,
Yeah, exactly. They were like, you didn't get. There's sometimes when Chemsi will make a statement, I'm like, there's more here.
And those are the times where I'm like, oh, thank God Naza's not here because then he'll ask me to go deeper.
I'm like, why didn't Mina forget all those? The thing is, she will say it midway through another conversation. At that point, forget about that conversation. Enter that one. Oh no, but it's good, man. It's good.
So let's start, man, with I guess Naza will have the longest story, but Emina, how was your holidays? How's your New Year's? Catch us up.
Oh, it was very simple. Just spent time with family. Went to Ottawa to my sisters. It was very nice. So we also met my longtime friend there, Kombowe. So he came through too. So my friend from Great Lakes and stuff. So it was good to catch up. Stay there for a couple of days. Michael was there too. He came I think the next day or so. Michael, before he's gonna leave, because he's gonna leave Ottawa soon.
Oh, he's already here.
He's already here. Yeah. So he came through. So it was a nice getaway, and then for New Year, I was here because I know right after New Year I'm going back to work. So I don't want to be in transition. Yeah. I want to just day by day and then just know that let me sleep the remaining sleep, right? And then it was a quiet New Year. But again, it was fun, going to the Lagos in Tio event still, Love and Hamatan. Dre and Rennie hosted, so it was gonna be a shot. That this guy had 3 events that night.
It's crazy.
But let's give it. Let's act like nothing happened because it's usual.
Regular stuff.
So went to that. So it was a shutdown still, and then back to regular programming because this work life, this adulting is not good.
It's really not.
Yeah, man. I think it was funny how every time I called him in, I took my call during the day. I'm like, this guy's actually on vacation. He took his vacation seriously. He was at home. He didn't go anywhere.
Nah, bro. I'm on vacation. That's it.
I guess everybody takes a vacation differently.
This vacation, Emina has not taken for how many years now? It reached for him to disconnect. Yeah, now I'm saying.
Serious disconnected.
I tell you.
Catch, man. How's it been?
I mean, it's been okay. I didn't really get like a vacation.
Yo, Dikachi, you can talk louder, bro. I don't know what you're trying to do.
I don't know who is listening to this podcast.
Can you guys not hear me?
We can hear you, but what are you saying? What are you
saying, bro? I can hear almost every other person. Yours is like, what are you doing, bro? You don't have the voice like that. Just talk normally.
Who is listening to this podcast?
How about now?
Yeah, it's somewhat better. It's getting there, bro.
Okay. I'll speak up. This guy is just on my case. Golly, man.
Even you complaining, your complaining is not even high.
No, because I'm talking because I don't want to. It's 2024. I'm a new me. I'm trying to bring in a mellow attitude to life.
No. We don't like mellow.
Leave it.
I'll still be exciting. I just need to be loud.
Please.
Anyway, no.
Mellow is not for backyard bands. If you want to be mellow,
which guy this thing be that?
No, but
Stimulus.
I didn't really get a vacation. I think I'll have to make time for one this summer or something because I didn't actually rest much. I slept a bit more, but I didn't rest. I just worked. I worked, slept, went back to work, slept again. That's it really. So I have to do better.
You used your vacation in the summer, didn't you? That's why you didn't use any in Christmas.
No, I had vacation. I had like 2 weeks of vacation, but I wasn't vacationing. Unlike our sister here, she knows how to vacation. I don't.
No, the guy went to Vancouver sometime in the year now.
Yeah, he went to Banff.
So that was a while ago. That was like when was that?
It was September.
September-ish. That was a while ago. That was good. That was
last year, so it's considered a while.
That was a while ago. So that was good. That was very good actually. Much needed. I'll probably do like another one of those soon to like relax. So yeah.
Yo, Drake, can you use Dikachi somewhere?
I just did.
Because I don't know what he's doing.
He doesn't want to strain.
I don't think it's me. Like I don't think it's me.
What are you using the voice for, bro? What are you using the voice for?
No. I'm not speaking low anymore.
Naza.
I'm not speaking low anymore.
Naza, I will find out with it.
It's not me, it's you, brother.
I'll find out.
Yeah, I think in due time.
I will find out.
Something is doing.
I'll find out.
Yeah, it's
okay.
It's one of those episodes where he'll message his guys or he'll message one people and be like, yo, check a new episode.
I'm gonna be on this recording. Check me out. I'm gonna be on this recording.
It's trying to say something, bro.
You need to see the day that Babe was here watching him. Kai! The Kachi was on Mars. The Kachi was recording.
These are
I remember that day.
His blood was hot.
This is actually the first time that Dikati and I are the same episode.
Yeah,
I know
true.
it's the first time ever. No. I don't think so.
It is.
No.
Because it's always his mic you're using.
It is.
Now,
You're
me, they
always
plant
taking
you.
his spot.
Yeah.
You've never swapped with him.
Yeah, because
before?
you're always using my mic, bro.
No, because whenever
I've
Chemsi
sat
is not
there
here,
before.
that's when only 3 of us are in.
Oh,
Yeah,
word.
because it's been just 3 of us. Me,
Are
you,
you
and Dre.
sure?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If I'm here, then you're always there. But
You're
if I'm
always
not here, then you're here. But
Yeah.
Naza's not there.
Word.
Yeah.
And again, come on, like I'm the person that has not been there the most. Like, come on.
Let's have it.
There we go.
Chemsi, how was your vibes?
Don't be calling me no
Man,
She go post for Instagram, just diving. I say, what do you mean by that? That has so many meaning and so many consequences.
She gave us
Take it however you want to
She
take
just
it.
diving. She gave us 2 recaps.
Yeah.
Both of them were inside water.
We're inside water. And then
No,
like,
both of them finished inside of
finish inside water. Like, we need to dissect that just diving. Like, is it?
What are we diving into?
2024.
Oh, now 2024.
Yeah, you see how I posted it in the new year. So just dive into
Just
your
dive
year.
into the new year.
True.
Yo, is it only me? Okay, how was your holiday?
Let's
But I haven't even started. It's already
get the
dissecting my
formality out
life.
of the way first.
my Christmas time was nice. I spent it in the Bahamas, so it was pretty good. We got to do like a new excursion that we've never done before, which was really fun. We got to
God,
swim
why?
with sharks. Yeah, those were
Oh, I saw
sharks.
those were actually sharks?
Yeah,
Is it like-
they're called nurse sharks. So like they don't actually.
They're like the
They're
cousins.
the nice ones.
No, they're the castrated ones. They're not
There you
castrated
go,
ones.
that's the
But,
word.
They're not castrated.
when we get inside the boat, when he gets to the island of the sharks, he goes, so these are the rules. Keep your hands above water. Don't be doing your fingers like this under the water.
You go
And
bi-
if you're going to take videos and all that stuff, always keep your hand above. Don't put anything in front of the mouth, even though they don't have teeth, but they do have like this
A
sucking,
strong jaw. Okay, suction.
this sucking motion that if you have anything, they'll it's gone because they'll think it's food, right? So those were the rules that they told us, and then we got to go.
So they
In
give
the
you those
water.
rules and you still went.
Under the water. So
Yeah.
they don't say no. They told you don't put finger. You put your body.
I went and swam under, and I held it. You saw I held it. I was able to hold it. The texture is so weird. It's not smooth.
It's not smooth.
No, it's rough.
Thank
It's
you for
like,
letting us know.
yeah.
Hey.
And the guy was dropping the food, and that shark was like flexing. He was going eating while I was holding the shark.
This is the closest I'll get to shark. This is the closest I'll get to shark.
We got to see.
You and me both.
We got to see swimming pigs. So there's an island of the pigs.
Sorry,
And
what
then-
now?
Yeah.
Swimming pigs.
I've seen that. I've
Pigs
seen
of the
that.
day. Yeah.
It's like a specific island where they live there, and then you come and visit them. So in the boat, the tour guide, when we get closer, he starts calling them out, and then they actually start running into the water because they know we're about to give them food. So they start swimming towards the boat, asking for food.
Did they
bread.
pay them? Because
The
people are
pigs-
coming to look at these pigs.
No,
when
no.
I come to the island,
You're paying the excursion. So whatever they are paying, those tour guides probably pay
The
the
pigs.
islands. Yeah.
the guy now
Because
got
there's
paid.
wait, did you say-
caretakers.
The pigs are paid
Pigs?
actors. Yeah.
Yeah, pigs.
Pigs.
Those ones when
Yes.
those ones when they
Yeah.
they know they go deep end.
Like
They're actually
they can
hairy.
swim.
Yes, pigs. Bacon.
But
pigs.
they're not like the regular pigs that you see.
They don't
right?
have smooth skin. They have hairy skin, but
They're hairy.
they're really good swimmers.
Are they like
They're
big?
big. They're huge.
Like
But they do-
muscly or
but
like
they do bite
fatty?
though.
They bite if they see food in front of you. They don't care if they see the food floating around you.
Yeah,
they
but
will
like
go
someone's
for it.
bum bum can look like food though.
No, they know the difference.
Which type of food have you? Which type of food are you giving them?
My
Which type
brother,
of food
Christ,
are you
what are you
giving them?
talking
There's a
about?
difference between bread and
Bum bum.
bum bum.
No. When we are talking about that, when we are talking about it, yeah, I was thinking a different. Now you're saying bread. Yeah.
They're not gonna give you a loaf
Bread
of bread.
cake,
They give
okay.
you pieces. They throw pieces in
What
the
if
water.
somebody want to pinch the thing out, but then they not drop inside, and then as now want to go and
Wait,
pick
won't
the loaf
bread
of bread?
dissolve in the water?
Yeah, but they get to it fast.
Yeah.
They're good swimmers. So once they see it, they're gone. Like they're going for it.
I don't know,
Better
man.
than
Yeah.
better than.
We also
Naza,
saw iguanas.
See, Iguana.
Yeah. Those one they just come out.
That's the lizard looking one, Abi.
Yes, yeah. So they have their own island too. So we stop there. You get to go down.
And we don't get
How many islands do you
bro.
So
there's so many islands and now they're giving animals.
They're giving animals.
Yeah, cats get their own island, pigs get their own, iguana get their
The
own.
place we went to is called Staniel Key. It's on the island of Exuma, but Exuma has a bunch of little keys,
islands,
so they're mini tiny islands, and each different one has like a specific place. There's also a place where we went to eat. The restaurant was called the Yacht Club, and with all the yachts were like parked up.
And then another island.
Yeah, so you eat inside the restaurant. It's really nice. It's like a famous restaurant that people go to.
Was it all inclusive, or you had to pay at the restaurant as well?
You pay for the restaurant. You pay for the food that you can order.
The restaurant is in another island. See, when you pay go,
The
or the
excursion
all-inclusive is in one island.
just-
The
the
excursion
boat
is
ride.
for the boat ride and visiting everything. And then obviously you gotta add the flight because we flew there. We went from one island to another. And that flight is a tiny flight.
Very tiny. Eh?
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't go above the
Been on one of
clouds.
those.
So you get to see everything. And I was literally, there was no door for the pilot. So you could see the pilot do his work. You can see the movements.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
of that. And that plane was old school. There was no digital stuff. So you could keep your phone on, nothing will happen.
Did any of them? Did any of you sit next to the pilot?
There was already somebody
Somebody
helping
was
him.
there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Like you
okay.
could see them helping each other push whatever they were pushing.
So they were helping the pilot.
Yeah.
No, there's a
It's a
co-pilot.
co-pilot.
There's pilot and co-pilot.
There's a
No, be that
pilot.
kind of. It's not that kind of.
It's not that one.
It's a co-pilot. They are both doing the job. They are both doing the job.
Is it co-pilot or house help? Which one is who?
Co-pilot.
See, the thing is, he didn't have the
Okay,
uniform. He didn't have the uniform.
Oh.
Yeah, he didn't have the
So
uniform.
he's probably house help actually.
So I don't know if he
He's
was like a student or if it was thing, but like he didn't have
Apprentice.
the pilot uniform.
He's apprentice.
Yeah.
And
Because
you entered.
And you enter.
yeah, we did. On the flight back, there was a storm. So he had to fly through that storm. And it was like, apparently I slept through it, but like apparently what happened.
You slept through it.
Yes, I did. I slept through it. But from what I was told is that this plane was going straight, and because of the wind, it literally went sideways this way.
Wow.
And the pilot started maneuvering, trying to get it back straight to try and land. So he landed blind. You can see where he was blinding. Yes.
How much is your life insurance, Abi?
I don't have one.
You don't.
You don't have one.
You need
No.
to have one, no.
My sister.
need to have one.
They told you not to put your hand in front of. Abi, go on that.
Maybe that's
shark.
maybe that's
he
what.
put our whole body. You can
put your whole
see
body.
plane. You see plane where apprentice they help.
We actually went
Yeah, that
inside the
plane.
cave. We went inside the cave
And they're
too.
helping the pilots. And you slept.
And you slept.
But
When they tell you be formless like water,
No,
you
but he
are
was
calm.
good.
Cannot sleep. Me. I'll help too. I got
No,
help
but
too.
he was actually really good. Like
I got help too. No, in case anything happens, you know.
They are
no.
increasing the danger.
No. I mean, you guys help.
If
now.
I hear the Kachi is helping, I'm waking up.
No. I'm saying we all help together.
No,
That's what I'm
if I
saying.
hear the Kachi is helping, I'm waking up. I'm not sleeping anymore.
Is the wind pushing the plane for me?
Yeah.
While the plane has navigation.
Yeah, so the plane just go like
No,
this.
the way
And you want to bring her like
apparently
this,
it
make
twisted,
for land.
Apparently everybody was awake. Everybody was scared because it was like turbulence and everything. And
Nobody said, Chemsi Slavery, let's wake her up.
no,
that's cool.
Why would they do that to you now? If you're dying, you're just dying. You're sleeping now.
I was enjoying my sleep too. It was a good nap.
That's
no.
crazy.
yeah,
But the pilot was really good. I didn't notice that we landed.
That's crazy.
that kind of death from sleep now, what they call gone to rest.
At least I would be resting.
You're gonna hear the message you're gonna hear now, rest well.
Rest well. Call to glory. That's what.
Glory. That's what. Call to glory. Naza,
Yeah,
are you
it was-
done? Sorry.
Yeah.
I went back. I didn't spend New Year's there, so I spent here. It was inside New Year's, so it was just like Harry Potter marathon with like my brother and my friend. That's it.
Before we, and I can take this out if you want me to take this out. Just let me know. But like, I don't know if anybody saw no Chemsi's reel, right?
I know which one you're gonna bring.
I was just watching the reel. I haven't like really fast, but like you have to like go back. But
Only the oglers would be looking at
there was
going back.
there was Chemsi's face and there was beer.
There was what?
There was that skin baby.
That's beer. very close proximity to her face.
To her face. Ah.
I was like,
You guys didn't hear the.
Which one?
You see, you're clearly not watching this actively.
Let's do some research.
You're not watching this actively. I was like, wait.
There's only certain people that watch it. That's why I do it that way, because there's only certain people that would watch it actively. So many people watched it, but nobody said anything.
I studied.
And I had like 2 or 3 people. I know Ludney messaged me. Everybody else.
I mean, I saw it. I just the message. I was like,
I know.
I'll
I know you saw it.
Ludney asked about it.
No, she knows, but she commented. There's a comment that she put in there.
So we'll just leave it at that.
She knows what. Sorry, what does she know? Because clearly some of us don't know what she knows.
Yeah. No, answer
What does she know?
Is the guy trying to watch the video now and give her views?
Go back on Instagram and you'll see what I mean.
I they go back. Naza go text.
Well, that's too far. That's too far, man.
I will do the legwork.
Yes.
You see it.
I got it.
Have you seen it? Oh yeah.
It's the people that don't take their time. That's how you know people don't care. They don't actually watch. They just skip.
Quick one, less than a second. Just tension.
It's
Wow.
0.1 second exactly.
That's
So that means you didn't travel.
Very quick.
You didn't travel alone, did you?
I read that. Like even me, I almost missed it.
I mean, it's actually focusing
Well,
on the
that's.
I don't see this real. Now the problem. I don't see this real. This is a recap. Because the ones I've been looking at, the ones I saw were
this
the
one
ones from
is
your.
the one before New Year's. I posted it right before New Year's.
I don't see this one. Why? They come. Go on.
It's early.
Go on,
If you haven't seen it, you haven't seen it.
Naza, how have you been, man? Catch us up, man. What's been going on?
She even leave it small. Wait, let me go back. See how cheesy though. Hey.
Yo, you mean a screen record and send it to me.
No, they do. I do screen capture. I catch up.
Oh yeah.
I do screen.
Yeah. Send it to me.
If my views do not go up after this podcast drops, I don't know what's going on.
Now that this thing fits, make you watch out for slow mo.
Yeah. Run.
See that run out, but can we move on to the podcast?
No, what they do.
You created this
You started this. Just ignore.
It was you. You
just
did it. It's
ignore
not
me. Just ignore me. I did do legwork. It's PI. It's PI.
Private investigator.
My chest. Alright, man.
Everything no matter.
It's crazy that this is not private. It's public. If you want to go look at it, you can go look at it.
Alright, man. Naza,
It's all in the details.
Let us know what you've been up to, my bro.
Man. So I don't know. Maybe I should just break the news because a lot of people who watch this on and be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I break the news.
What do you guys think?
Same
Yeah, so actually I moved. I mean, I left Canada for school. So that's why I've not been on podcast recently. I'm away. Far away.
Far away.
But we made this work.
Can you at least at least give them the continent so we can say that we have touched another continent?
I was about to say there can only be one continent, but I realized that's a lie. There are other continents. But anyway, I'm in Europe for now. I'm in Europe.
Man.
Europe 2024.
How's that been treating you?
Bro, it's been so when I came, honestly, I just feel like I just settled in like right now. I don't know why, but back then, bro, there were a lot of because I had to, open a bank account. I had to I started school. Too many things, and too many things I had to, get sorted at once. Plus the life changing here, like the reality here is different. Like, for example, like I have either work or class Monday through Saturday. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday work, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday class. So I only have my Sundays free.
Yeah.
But I'm in Germany. So in Germany on Sundays, everywhere is closed. So like I couldn't literally everywhere is closed. Like no groceries open. Like everywhere is closed.
Is it like
so
a Sabbath thing?
No, it's just
legit, but it's not like they're going to church. They're not going to church. It's just like it's cool. You get what I'm saying? So it took me a lot of getting used to everything. Plus there's a language barrier, right? So like you're hearing, yeah, you understand? Like I have to go with like Google Translate, even to if you want to go to the grocery store, you know, like I had to learn things the hard way because back in Canada they have, you know, they label the aisles. Here they don't label the aisles, so you can't even go. Even, you know, I don't even know whether there's maybe like even if we label it, somebody like Naza will not understand what we're writing there. So let's just not label it, right? But you know, you get to meet people that, you know, as our world is all about English, there's people that have no clue, like they cannot, you know, like I train with the football team here. My coach does not speak English. So during training, I'm clearly doing something wrong. And this guy is yelling at me in German. And I'm like, my brother, I'm not talking to you. Like there's a huge miscommunication here. Like it's not, you're not doing this. And this one boy is upset, you know, but little by little, gradually, you know, it's been.
You didn't pass the ball, eh?
It's gotten better. But legit, like Europe is, bro, is the trenches, man, because they don't do AC here, right? So yeah, they don't have AC, man. So now in the winter is amazing because I can open my window. But I don't know what summer is gonna look like. Like I don't know what that's yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, a lot of adjustments but we thank God, man. We thank God.
What's the one word you hear consistently there?
The what?
The one word you hear consistently there.
Like German, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Danke, Cho.
Danke would be thank you, yeah.
Funny, so in my program, right, it's crazy. In Berlin, there are the Turkish influence here is crazy. There's a lot of Turkish people here, right? So
there's a lot of Habibi and Shisha and
exactly. So it's Habibi. Habibi is the word. I don't have to be tired, bro. Like Habibi is the word. It's even more than like maybe after Habibi, I'll say like maybe Danke, which is their thank you.
Yeah.
Right. But like Habibi is the thing. The first 3 days when I was here, I was having just doner and shawarma.
wow.
I was just like, bro, yeah.
You don't chop
3
kebab?
days.
They don't get kebab.
No, they have kebab, but like I started with the shawarma that I knew, and then I entered the doner that close to the shawarma.
He's moving step by step.
Yeah, step by step. And then I wanted to start like, you know, I was looking for like a Nigerian supermarket, like where I can go buy Nigerian stuff, and it was a Ghanaian one that I saw. And then I was like, oh, let me look for a Nigerian restaurant. It's a Ghanaian one, like, you know, because it's not an English speaking place, you know, like the normal people I'm used to, I'm not exposed to them here. Mm-hmm. But when I went to visit London, guy,
it's Nigeria 2.0.
My God. See, in London, if you go on Uber Eats, you see Nigerian food before you even see fast food. Yo, it is crazy. Like whenever I go to London, I miss Berlin, because in Berlin, before you see a black person, it's gonna take a while. Like if you go out in the day, my brother, I say you can count the number of black people you see. It may not even fill up one hand. But in London, you don't even have to leave your house. If you look through the window of your washroom, you're seeing again. The window of your bedroom, you're seeing a different Nigerian family. Oh my God, man. They are plenty. No, they are plenty.
But how's your Christmas though? Christmas was good?
My Christmas was good actually. Because I'm here, right? It's my first time in Europe, so I'm trying to like explore different places. So I did travel. I did like Belgium, Ireland, and England.
Oh, nice.
Euro tour.
Yeah.
Euro tour.
Yeah. So I did like Brussels and Bruges. Europe is.
You should do Paris in the summer for the Olympic Games.
No, I'll do. Nice. I'm on Paris. Go with me. I heard Paris is expensive. I don't have money to.
It's very expensive, but the Olympic Games are happening there, so I'm sure there's a lot of things going on.
Even more expensive.
Yeah. But there's Euro 2024 in Germany.
Yeah. You should look out for games. I'm sure they're
so the Euro had this thing where you could like bid for tickets.
Yeah.
And I sent in tickets. You know, I was trying to like
bid for us too. Let me come and meet you. Bid for me. I'll come and meet you.
Yeah, but they didn't pick any of my tickets, bro. All of them, bro. Yeah.
This
I was doing like break.
Was bidding in poverty.
It's one of those ones where by the time I finished bidding and they did not pick any of my bids. I was not thanking God because I don't know how much I felt. Because if they pick any game, you have to pay for that amount, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. My bid was almost 400 and something. I'd be 600 and something euros. Why I won't get them?
Yeah. No, you appreciate they don't pick the.
Yes, I was happy. I was like, you know, it's like who I won't even watch. So I can stream it online. My mental shift was crazy. Wow. But yeah. No, it's been. I think at least for myself, like personal development and everything. Like obviously the school. You know, I started working here. It's just a totally different lifestyle. And I realized here that, you know, capitalism has really killed North America. Like North America is so about money. Germany, especially, they're really, no. They're more like, you know, it's a communal living here. They do their thing. Well, at least now I'm here, I'm enjoying it. I don't know if I can stay here after. But it's great. It's great. I've met a lot of like cool people from my program. You know, it's very, very, very interesting. Very interesting.
That's good.
Nice.
I hope you're passing your classes,
yeah, man. I hear. So we had exams before the Christmas break. I hear the results are coming out next week. But I heard I did well, so I really don't have to.
Okay. I was going to say, take it with
the
big
but
take it with the big heart.
Don't let it get to you.
Another thing.
Abilities now.
Another thing I noticed here is like in Germany, bro, they love their PhD. Bro, everybody's a doctor here. It's not a joke. Like everybody is a doctor here. Like everybody that's come to teach, random people on LinkedIn, everybody has their PhD. They really pride in, you know, even at work.
In education.
Right? Like at work. Huh?
They pride in like getting education, higher education.
Yeah. They pride. But on the other side, though, like education it's free. It's public schools in Germany, so it's you know, give and take. Huh?
I said you might as well.
It's free in a lot of European countries.
Wait, are you saying even up to higher education?
Yes.
Like Canada here is cut off high school, right? But like
no. Master's, PhD.
In Germany, France, like a lot of European countries.
When I was telling you I want to give birth to one of my kids in Germany,
because if you drop them, they can go to school as long as you have the nationality of the country. You go to school for free.
One of my kids must be German. I can't pay school fees for all my children. One must be German.
One will be Spanish. The other one will be French. So it's just 1, 2, 3, 4.
That one's name will be Abibi.
No, but they're advantages though. Like over here, honestly, I realize they don't smile a lot. Like they're not happy. There's something they are going through. They're legit going through something. They don't smile, and bro, you don't see the sun. It's like gray and moody.
That's why
all day. It's just
no depression.
Yeah, I have to be popping vitamin D like crazy. Cause it's mad, bro. It's mad.
Thank you.
But you gotta do what you got. But over here, you notice that like North America lacks proper transportation.
100%.
Like we don't have
1,000%,
like we can't I can't understand that whole bus go. You know, when I came here and the first train I entered, I'm like, so trains don't have to be so loud. Like, you see that good if you're on the phone and go that conversation, guys, it has to wait till I'm like, so it don't have to be that. Why is it that loud? Bro, no, forget, man. And everything here is connected. There's a train from Berlin to Amsterdam to Brussels to Paris to London. Yeah. No, man, North America is messing up, bro. With that transportation one, I give it to these guys. They've done a very good job.
That's why European tour is easy.
So, like, trip to Germany, guys?
What's he saying? I can't hear the
he didn't say anything.
What is he saying?
No,
you want to go to Berlin?
He said trip to Germany.
Yeah, pull up, bro.
My sister is actually going to England. Like,
She's going to where?
She's in England right now.
She's in India.
England.
Oh, England. Oh,
Yeah.
well, I don't know. We're talking about Germany. I didn't mean England,
I'm
but
saying like she can like cross over and
well, does she have the Schengen visa?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, if she does, then let her come and visit, man.
That's like if I understand guys come to visit because we can hustle it, but when we go and visit, sounds like responsibility to me.
Yep.
Sounds like responsibility.
Responsibility, bro.
Not like taking care of somebody else. But nah, man, Naza, man, appreciate you. Nah, man, definitely. Like we've connected over text, man, and obviously we've told you, man, like there's a lot of love, man, and can't wait to either come over or for you to come back. Either one.
First one, can't wait for
We
him to
spent a
come back.
long time on Naza's recap.
No, I'll come visit. I'll come visit sometime this year for sure.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
All right, man. Looking forward to that.
Yes. Dre, how about you? How's your
How was your?
Christmas, New Year?
I worked until the 30th, so I didn't really have a break per se. But I'm thankful. It was a great way to end the year. I put on a comedy show towards the end of the year, and it was amazing. It was really, really amazing. We had fun.
Sold out.
Sold out.
Always.
Sold out.
Shut down.
Yeah, it was a great time, great comics, and yeah, man. I just gotta say, like Nigerian, like if you're a comedian, especially if you're a white comedian or not a Nigerian comedian, and you want to go do a Nigerian comedy show, you gotta do your research, man. It's not always as easy as people think, because like it's easy. I think it's easier to make like white people laugh. I think because they're used to that kind of concept, but like Nigerians, their laugh is with swag. They laugh with
You
swag.
have to work hard for it.
Like it's not that you're not funny. You're funny, but like they laugh with swag. So it's like imagine you're in a room full of 80 people, and you're funny, but like the laughs are like, So it's hard for people. Somebody came on stage and said, "Man, you guys have ended people's careers."
Oh yeah. Yep.
You guys have made them rethink about doing comedy.
Oh my god.
And that doesn't say they were not funny. It's just like
You have to win.
Yeah.
You
They're
have to
questioning
win
their-
them over.
yeah.
No, I think the thing with Nigerians is they don't want to be like that person that is laughing the loudest. Right. So they
we're
want
always
the next
for
person to,
everybody to
yeah.
join in first.
When everybody's laughing,
Yeah. There's
Yeah,
not
they
even
want
that,
to laugh.
They go also even if one person just try laugh, these ones like they are cracking jokes that are like, okay, it's like you think about it like, I can see why it makes sense. You are more thinking than laughing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But for the
Yeah.
white people,
Because-
they'll get it quickly and then they just start laughing. But
Or they're just
That's-
laughing because they still don't get it, but they
Or
will
they still
laugh.
get it.
That's
Yeah.
a great point Mina brings up, because Nigerians are used to lazy jokes.
Yeah.
If you notice, we're used to
there's that, yeah.
you go for once, you fall, you die. Like, it's easy. You straight to the point, you laugh. But like we are now in the point where like we're telling jokes, but like we're giving premise, we're giving
We're doing
Building it up.
wordplay.
Yeah. Building it up,
build up, roundabout, the storytelling, everything, and then they're like, oh, okay. It makes, because if you remember when I went after there's a guy called Danton Lamar, shout out to him.
Bro, that guy, nah,
He
just
had
continue.
he had a dark set, right? And so there was the people that actually, when I was talking to people after the show, people enjoyed his set, but they were not Nigerians. It was the Kenyans, the Canadians, my white friends that were there. They enjoyed the show. They enjoyed his set. And I remember going on stage after him because like it was kind of like he did one joke, and the reception was Jesus instead of like laughs. And so, so I had to go up there and like warm the crowd up again before I bring on the next act. And I just went on there and I just simply said, oh, this guy did a bad joke or he did a sex joke. Nigerians don't laugh. But if you ask them how many kids are in their family, 7. Everybody started laughing. Everybody started laughing because like it's straight to the point.
Straight
Like
to the point,
straight
yeah.
to the point. Like, but that's not what comedy is about, right? Comedy is about, it's like Dave Chappelle. I'm thinking that Nigerians will enjoy Dave Chappelle because the roundabout will take you on. It's crazy.
Until you actually get to the point.
No.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I think with Nigerians, right, I think it's more like we need time. So the thing is, I wasn't
Comedy
at that.
is not something. It's not a game of time.
No, hold on. I wasn't at that show, but the one
it's not a game of
before-
time, but it's a game of timing.
Time.
Right at that. You guys know that I feel like I have stand-up comedy
no.
potential.
No. He said potential.
Just keep going. No, he said I have. No. Just keep going.
No, I have. I do actually.
I believe in you.
No, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. No, don't worry. It's okay. Let me just focus. Let me finish this program first. So I'll not come out. I'll understudy Dre. That's all I do. Give me like 2 months on that Dre. Yo, you know that me and Dre's trip down south. I don't want to mention where we went to.
You know how many open your mind.
You know what's crazy,
bro?
You know what's crazy? Naza?
Material.
I found out that is actually the hardest part to do stand-up comedy in America.
Are you serious?
Oh, really? Yeah.
Wallahi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's the hardest place to start doing comedy. Wow.
That's where it's.
You made people laugh.
We did.
Try.
Busted, bro.
We tried.
You try. It's not easy.
Yo, man.
But yeah, man.
Work was done.
Work was done, yeah. But no, the show was great. I'm looking forward to the next one. Details will be out ASAP. And yeah, we're just gonna keep that pushing. Had a great holiday. Shout out to Lagos and Toronto. We did that. It was good. And yeah, man, nothing too crazy. I turned off my phone 31st and 1st because I didn't have any holidays. I was like, yo, these 2 days
I'm out.
and I wasn't feeling too well, so I'm going into the new year. But anyways, we here. That's what's up. All right, man. Where do we want to start?
My recap take 50 minutes.
Hey, speaking of comedy,
I don't think everybody has watched Katt Williams here. Or everybody knows what's going on with Katt Williams.
I did. I watched it.
I'm fully aware. I'm
not 100%.
Who's Katt Williams?
Exactly.
Really? You don't know who that is?
Maybe I need to
The
see
guy
the
with
face.
the guy with the long
Did I was on Shanon Shea?
I saw an image, but like I didn't see what actually happened.
So basically,
You have to
this
be like in tune with black
guy
comedy
went
like
on
that.
another podcast, Shay, with Shanon Sharp,
Shay, yeah.
and basically just wanted to set the record straight. And basically, it was kind of like Shanon Sharp said, "Hey, Katt, how you doing? Welcome." And it's like, "Yes, let me tell you so. Hold my drink, hold my drink. Let me tell you something." He called out all the comedians that you probably know, any comedian that you know of. In the American space, he called
Kevin
out
Hart, Dave
All the
Chappelle.
popular
Hart.
ones, yeah.
Kevin Hart is
not Dave Chappelle.
No, he
because
mentioned Dave
nobody
Chappelle,
messes with
but
Dave
Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle, they are on good terms.
Yeah, but
okay.
he still mentioned his
He still
name.
mentioned his name. So
Called
he
out Kevin Hart for not being funny. Said Kevin Hart takes all his scripts that he doesn't use.
He said Kevin Hart is an industry plant.
It's an industry plant. Said Cedric the Entertainer stole his joke.
Ludacris is an
He said that
industry
Cedric
plant.
is not funny.
Ludacris
That
is
Wait. Sorry, Dre, say this thing again. He said what?
He said first of all, Kevin Hart isn't funny, and that all the movie scripts that he passed on or didn't want to do or said, yo, let's change something about it, they passed it on to Kevin Hart. So Kevin Hart was like the second choice.
Second choice.
Said he wrote most of. So I don't know if you know the
Friday After Next.
I don't even know the Friday franchise, but Friday After Next is like the biggest one. He said he wrote most of it, which apparently turned out not to be true. What else? He's supposed to.
He mentioned
Cedric
that
the Entertainer isn't funny.
Isn't funny? Yeah, he can't act. He can't read. He can't read too.
No. That one was I can't remember the guy's name.
Ricky?
No, not Ricky. Somebody else. Like Cedric is not the one that can't read. It's a different comedian.
Okay. And then he said Steve Harvey isn't funny.
Yeah.
And
Steve Harvey also stole one of his jokes.
Stole one of his jokes.
Stole his whole Steve Harvey show from somebody else.
Allegedly. And also he also allegedly called out Ludacris's wife. I mean, that's why I was like, I picked offense with that.
Why?
She's beautiful, man. Like,
but what did he call her out for?
I can't remember, man.
It's a thing where it's like these so-called industry plants or people that succumbed or signed deal with the Nollywood whites, right?
Mm-hmm. Hollywood.
Yeah, the Hollywood.
Nollywood.
I was confused for a second.
The Hollywood whites and stuff. It's like almost like they give you things, they give you fame, give you a Caucasian wife that won't come out and stand for you and do all of this shit.
Okay,
you understand?
mean, yeah.
But obviously, it's a deal where you sign part of your soul, and it's also kind of something where it's like
Illuminati vibes.
Yeah, you need to know that they can take away your career if they wanted to. Right. Just like this guy Kang.
Jonathan Majors
and stuff like that. So, and he was like, his first case, because Megan Gould was standing beside, they were able to mitigate it or cut like whatever into half. But the second one, he messed with a white woman. Everything gone. gone down the drain.
No. That's not what happened. No. Okay, so you have to watch this thing. You guys have to watch this piece to understand.
Bro, I watched
the whole thing.
So I'm saying on that one, what he said was that he said that the only reason that like he was saying that if he didn't get Megan Good, that
they wouldn't have slashed that one. Yes.
No, I'm saying that this sentence would have been much longer and much worse, right? And then with the whole Ludacris thing, there was one he said where he was like that there was a time when him and Ludacris, they were offered to join the
Illuminati. They were called for a meeting.
Yeah. And that one of them, it was that they'll offer you 200 million and you get 10 million per movie. And then he said, how many movies has Fast franchise been in? Like, how many have there been? 10? There you go.
But like but the crazy thing, like,
so I don't know how true
all of
this
is
right?
allegedly, but like that's easy math. That's easy math.
You can make up the math to make it math.
If like Chris did 5, he can come and say if you do 5, you get 10 for every 5, and then you get 50 million. And then
technically speaking, he wasn't in 1, he wasn't in 2, he wasn't in Tokyo Drift. The only one he wasn't in was 3 and 4.
No, he was in all of them.
He wasn't in Tokyo Drift.
Ludacris. He wasn't in Tokyo Drift.
Wasn't Tokyo Drift, and I don't think he was in 4. So he's been in 5 consecutively.
It was something that his song was in one of those movies.
Most likely, most likely.
There's a lot of BS. It sounds like a lot of BS.
You know what?
There's a lot of truth in it.
There's a lot of truth in it.
The one about stealing jokes, they actually tracked it, and it kind of makes sense. Like with the whole, what was that guy's name? Who was one of stories? Cedric, right?
Yeah,
Cedric,
but like with the whole thing about stealing jokes, man, is it like, so if I hear something today and I say 3 years later, without saying like I have recollection, let's assume I actually don't have recollection of where I heard it from, because sometimes something stays in your head, right? And you say it out differently. Does that mean you stole it?
Not a joke.
They will see it as you stealing
it. Not a joke that was airing as a commercial. He said that one this one was so good that
it still doesn't matter.
So the issue he actually had was that the guy apologized to him and he said, you know what, it's fine. And then years later, he came on Shannon Sharp's thing and said that that's not true, that it doesn't add up. That's when he got angry.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm don't get me wrong, a lot of things are true on what he said. But I had this funny question because I was listening to an interview with Alibaba, and it's a very, very great interview. And apparently he did a joke in 1989 and someone told the joke in 2020 or 2019. And technically, like, he didn't hear the joke from Alibaba. He just probably heard it from like past people. But that wasn't a joke. But like,
using it.
Yeah, so it's like, did you technically steal Alibaba's joke?
I wouldn't think so.
There might be. Okay, so on that one, that's different, but not 2 years after.
Again, that's what I'm saying.
2 years after.
And not if you've been confronted and you guys actually had a conversation about it and then you apologize. And then just to keep your face when you go to interviews, you say it's not true.
And the funny thing is that most of the jokes you tell are probably iterations of jokes you've heard before. Because I'm assuming you've studied comedy and comedians and
but that's the same thing. That's the same thing with a lot of people. Like a lot of people tell different iterations. It's different iterations because you have your own spin on it, or you have your own experience. Like it could be that we're eating Gary, but we have different ways to eat Gary. But we're still eating Gary. It's literally that kind of same like analogy that you would use. And I don't think like that's why we try to stay true to our own experiences.
Yeah,
that way
unique experiences
is very original to us. But I wanted to ask, so he said to Michael Blackson. Michael Blackson says he's the king of African comedy, but doesn't do comedy in Africa or something crazy doesn't do something crazy like that.
So you called him out like that?
Yeah. But so I wanted to ask, at what point, because of the silence from a lot of other comedians, a lot of other people are now saying it's technically true because no one's coming out to defend themselves.
Not yet.
Regardless of what they do, they're gonna see it as true. If they come and defend and be like, okay, you're being defensive, so you being defensive means it's true. If you stay silent, then they're gonna look at it and be like, why are you staying silent? That means you're agreeing with them and you have nothing to say. So however they go about it,
some people have come out to say one or two things, right? There are some comedians that came out to say, generally, the guy has gotten into problems because he stays very, really close to the truth. Right, so it's not good for the industry. In the terms of he says a lot of truth. Like he actually tries to put things. Apparently, he made a joke about Michael Jackson being a pedophile and whatnot. But after the case was done, over 15 years of investigation, right, and they found out that there was no evidence and that could find Michael Jackson guilty. He apologized. So he was like, he would tell the truth as long as he knows it. But if he realizes he's wrong, he's gonna come. So people think his career.
Is it the truth if you find out you're wrong later, right?
Well, I guess it's his truth at that time.
Yeah, I guess it's true. And it's what is circulating around because investigation that now take 14 years, bro. You get tired of waiting for the truth anyways. Right? And then Ice Cube came out to talk about the Friday After Next. It was like, well, not that he wrote his part, it's just that he had a small role.
And he got better.
Right? And then he obviously modified it. It was like, okay, he's looking like he's doing a good job acting. So they kept modifying, kept increasing the role. So ideally, he kept adding on to his part. Right? So but Katt said he wrote his role. Right? He wrote his part. So it was like, there's a role for him. It was small, but he made it bigger. So they can both be right.
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 Yeah. And then a lot of some comedians have come out to say how great he is, how he gives them money or how he helps them in their careers and all of that stuff. And a lot of people are coming out to say, oh, they try to do so many things to shut him up, about him doing drugs and all that. He was like, because even Katt was like, they said I was doing drugs, bro. I've been skinny. I've been 145 pounds all my life. You understand? When did he ever look like I'm doing drugs or whatever? Because the same picture you will show him whenever they said he was doing drugs, and whenever he's healthy, he looks the same. You understand? So it's like they're trying to shut him up in so many ways
But he also hasn't shout out to Katt. He's a legend. Yeah, but he also hasn't done well enough because he's always in trouble with the law.
Yes.
So there's that now. Okay, we're trying to believe you're a good person, you're a great person, and then next thing you're in trouble with the law.
But that's where it can also support. That's where it can also support.
Been convicted. That's the funny thing.
No. That's where it can actually back him up because if he's saying all these things, people are gonna want to shut him up. That's the problem. Him being in trouble with the law and blah blah blah. You can directly if there is because this is obviously allegedly, right? But if you look at it from the allegedly point of view, it's not like he's doing a lot of conspiracy. People are if something is a little close to the truth, is the whole entertainment, is the whole Hollywood. They're going to want to shut you up. Yeah. They're going to want to shut you up and stuff. So for him, they are trying to shut him up in a way. And then they also mentioned the fact
by putting him in trouble with the law?
Yeah, that can be easy. They can set you
never has he not been in trouble before he started talking all this nonsense?
No, but the thing is that he's never actually been convicted
he's been doing comedy
of anything.
For 30 years.
So that's the issue.
So for as long
if
as
you've
we
been
remember,
arrested that many times and not been convicted, why?
Yeah.
And he was, and he said, "Is that I've never been convicted.
He has never been convicted." And then it's not a case of where I smoke weed, I smoke cigarettes, so I'm never gonna deny that. So if you catch me, if you pull me over 15 times, you're gonna find the weed on me. You understand? But why are they always finding me to pull me over? You understand? It kind of.
So because of what he's saying in his portfolio,
exactly in his portfolio,
means that they are looking to shut him up one way or another.
And he also mentioned the conspiracy. So when he talks about signing Illuminati deals, all of those things, blah blah blah, he also talked about how the fact that most top black comedians, whenever they get into movie roles or whatever, they tend to put them in a dress. They tend to give them a role to cross dress and act like a woman. And then every time they put him they try to get him a role like that, he always turned it down and he always call it out. You understand? It's funny how they try to show it. So, and they also showed a video where Dave Chapelle also said the same thing. It was funny how all of a sudden everybody was not telling, he came to a room, all of this, the script, there's not something new about the script. There was dress in his trailer, right? When he came the next day for the shoot, right? He told him what's gonna do. Producer came, talked to him personally. Was like, let's just do it. Director come, talk to him personally. Writer come, talk to him personally. He turned it all down, right? All of a sudden, within an hour, another script came in that didn't have a dress. This was available, right? Why are you guys forcing me to be in a dress? So he was not saying there's that conspiracy.
Is that really a conspiracy if that was a trend at the time? Where Big Mama's House, Morbid, all of that was happening at the same period. Where
all of that
was happening, where cross-dressing was the thing. Even till today, some Nigerian content creators still do cross-dressing. It's still part of a thing. So I get what he's saying, but again, at the end of the day, it's all entertainment where there is a truth and then there's an exaggerated truth.
Right.
And I feel like most of the truths that he said he has amplified it to be very entertaining, because a 3-hour podcast, 20 million views in less than 5 days.
To say, because what it sounds like is that it's been a while since he got some
Well,
some
he
push.
said he doesn't do interviews, so
It doesn't matter.
But funny thing is
Regardless,
that-
push regardless
So
of
if-
outside of the interviews or anything. It's been a while, so he's gonna say everything that's gonna get the clickbait and
No,
get
but
the little snippets
guess
they're gonna
what,
post
though?
on TikTok.
He didn't promote anything.
He doesn't need to promote anything. They're gonna do it for him.
Yeah,
but
he's
he's
calling-
gonna
calling
say
everybody
he's
out.
giving the content
He's calling
that's gonna
everybody
be
out.
promoted.
If you go to Club Sheshe,
You
there's
know-
literally up to 10 chorus clips a minute, 2
10?
minutes, 1 minute
Yes,
and a half.
10. It's
They
of
don't-
more than it's more than that, brother.
Oh,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
it's
cut
way
out
more
from,
than that.
from the 3 hour, from the 2 hour, 46
And
minutes.
he doesn't even need to
cut
do
that
the
out,
work.
yeah.
He went into a podcast that is known to get
That
a lot
is
of
known,
views.
yeah.
To be fair, right now, if Katt says I want to do a special, I'm watching it.
he has a special coming.
Which is his point.
But
That's his job. Job done. He signed whatever
But
he needs to do.
I think again, and this.
Oh wait, are we saying that there's no smoke? I mean, there's no fire to
we're
this.
not saying that. We're,
Yeah,
we're
I'm
saying
saying
that
there's
even with the
definitely-
smoke,
I think there's smoke. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No,
Yeah.
there's a lot. There's a lot, to be honest.
we're
There's a lot.
we're
Exactly.
agreeing that there's
Again.
smoke, but it's also underhanded trying to get whatever he needs to get.
I
Funny things
think.
are-
I think.
He's been
I-
quiet.
No, here's the thing with Katt. Yeah.
When's the last time that we talked about Katt
No,
Williams?
but the things are
True.
No, but here's
No,
the
no,
thing.
but answer this question.
But he has
When
always
was the
been-
last
he
time
has
that we
always
talked about
been-
Katt
he has
Williams?
always been the
That's
king of
fair.
controversy.
But the thing is
He
that
has been at all at most of so he comes out to
answer the
say.
question. When was the last time that we mentioned Katt Williams in the
It's
last?
been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
But what I will say is that knowing Katt's persona has always been like, I don't care. I'm just here to tell jokes and I'm going home.
Which
Does that
is
make sense?
fine,
So-
but then he has
so-
not been in
no,
his
no, but-
business in a while.
But the thing is that
He has been doing. This is the thing,
He
right?
does stand up.
He
He's
is
not-
not. He is not trending on social media. This is one part where you get where it
Which
kind of
is
makes
what
sense.
he's trying to
No.
do.
There's that, but here is one thing. He doesn't care about this much. You get what I'm saying? He has been
Who
making.
tells you he doesn't care?
Wait.
That's what he
Like
said.
that's his career. That's his career, literally.
What?
He has never stopped doing. He said this is his 19th 100 city comedy tour.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a
he
lot.
still does comedy. People-
1900 city comedy tour,
See,
right? So
it's
he's
not taken
he's
away from him.
He's not
What I'm trying to
he's not
tell
a
you is
commercial
that,
guy.
but it's not. This is not taken away from him. There's a lot of artists that do the tours and they're
Right.
not present on social media. But
Yeah.
social media is what it is now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And in my opinion, he's trying to get in it one way or another.
Right.
And his way is calling out all the people that he needs to call out. How he knows how to do it. That's it.
But from people I know of Katt Williams, I don't think he cares about all of this.
That's
the thing,
what-
I
that's
don't
what
think
we're
he
saying,
cares.
yeah, like, he
like
doesn't.
if you like listen to anything he says, I don't think he cares. Now, obviously, it's all perception. We don't know, but I just think that I listened to all the ones. So the ones I actually cared about in the whole podcast was when he was responding to people talking about him.
Yes.
That's the one I listened to because everything else is okay. I don't know for sure, but the ones that came on Shannon's podcast to say about him, he said, no, I'm here to refute all that nonsense.
Yeah.
Right.
And
So
then
Cedric,
he was telling Shanon, was like, why would you allow those kind of things on your platform? You understand? Like they're telling you, why didn't you ask them this question? You know, this person comes and say, oh, because the Cedric guy was the one that played Santa, and it was like,
So he
why
was
didn't
here-
you?
no, not Cedric. It was
was it Cedric? Ricky.
Money Mike, I think.
Money Mike,
Sorry,
was
no.
like-
Money Mike is the character. It's
It's
something
Ricky.
Smiley.
Yo, he got you with
It's
facts.
Ricky. It's Ricky. So,
he
he was
was
like,
there.
He don't watch interview. He don't
Like
watch
3 months,
interview.
So basically, he was there to clean up the image that people are portraying of him.
yeah, of recent.
Fair enough, yeah.
Because
Of
you-
recent,
yeah,
right?
because he's every now and then the only time he pops up is like controversy, because then he's probably having a role with, because this is not the first time he's having issues with. He has always had issues with Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
So they're always going back and
He's
forth.
always
So
had issues with a lot of comedians.
with a lot of
All
comedians. So, yeah.
Shay was the platform.
Except what's it
Again,
called?
like it's not
Bernie
a.
and-
It's
But
not-
nobody's denying that there's no smoke to
Yeah.
whatever he
Yeah, I
is
feel like
saying.
they can all
It's a
exist at the same
combination
time.
of
Yeah, it's a
everything,
combination
yes.
of everything. Yeah.
And this is things that have happened over time. So the
Yeah.
truth could have been changed, perception could have been
Yes.
changed. My thing is,
All I know is that if there's a Netflix special, the timing was perfect. That's
it's
all I
coming
need
out
to
in
know.
May or March, one of them. March
Yeah,
or
Mark,
May.
that's a while from now.
But still,
Yeah, it's crazy because like I'm not here to promote anything, and then but you have a special coming. I see you, Kat. I see you, Kat. I see
Do
you.
you say it in the thing?
What they spoke about
The-
at the
Talking
end.
about
the end?
comedy.
Okay.
yeah. there's-
Have you guys listened to Dave Chappelle's special?
Bro,
I heard it.
I
Yeah.
love it.
I haven't.
I didn't watch
I haven't listened to it yet.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, I just wanted to
listened
get
his
review.
special.
Okay.
I watched his special, then I also watched Trevor Noah's special.
I haven't
Trevor
watched
Noah,
that.
I
What
watched.
you like better?
I watched Trevor
Oh, yeah,
Noah's
you know
special.
talking about you guys.
Yeah, I love Trevor Noah's special, bro.
We were talking about
Then he said I was in Berlin. I'm like, yeah,
You know what's crazy? He did an hour special, only told like maybe 4 stories, but like different iterations.
Yeah.
Like mad. It's crazy.
Who?
Yeah, no, like Trevor Noah is.
Trevor Noah.
Nah, that guy
And the way-
is
and the way-
great at like accent, like that. See that accent thing? I don't think
He's really
anybody-
good at it.
That's his thing. That's definitely his thing.
Yeah,
That's bad. That's
yeah.
bad.
Who did you prefer?
Like he told
Who's
his
special?
whole story about his time in Berlin. Sorry, continue.
They're probably so different.
They're so different.
So different.
But because like with Dave Chapelle, I kind of knew what was going to happen.
Okay.
I knew where he was going, and it's kind of saying like again like he didn't put like the special before this one
Was better. Undoubtedly.
For Dave? Okay.
Yeah.
This one he kind of the punches were like you gotta watch it to get it.
He
But the
held
punches,
back. I'm not
So
gonna
you,
lie. He held
you
back.
enjoyed it.
he held back, but he also didn't hold back. But he held back. Last one he didn't hold back. This one he held back by
But he still let go
by
a little
saying,
bit.
yeah, but like, letting go. And he says that he stopped attacking one community to attack another community.
But then he never actually stopped attacking anybody. It's just
so
funny,
it's
bro.
crazy, man. But yeah, I loved it. And I loved the way he ended it. But I think I loved Trevor's better. But they're both great specials. I think everybody should watch it. And
No, Trevor was so smooth that like
so smooth, man. It was
you
so
didn't even
smooth.
know when time was
And I
going.
think because his last special didn't do so well, people didn't really like it. I don't know why. The one he did in the pandemic,
I don't. Think
I felt like he had
that
a chip on the shoulder to come out and prove out like yo, I'm a dope comedian. I watched it, but
Is it Trevor Noah?
yeah, he had a special that came out in the pandemic.
Oh,
Yeah, and that one even had more
You did?
stories, more jokes.
there's this South African comedian. If he does a special,
Who?
bro, I'm gonna watch it. Have you heard of Luis Ogola?
No, I haven't.
That guy is something else, bro. Like his delivery
Where is he
is
based?
smooth.
Where is he based right
He
now?
said South
In
Africa.
SA right now still, or he's moved?
No, he's based in the UK. As of the last time I
No,
checked.
because the thing is that Trevor Noah, I remember from like 2012 I knew him, but I couldn't
Was it
really
Tanzania?
vibe with him. No, like I knew of him, like I couldn't vibe with him because a lot of his jokes were local based. Like he would throw in a bit of like
That was another
accents
thing-
and
that was another thing I was gonna
languages.
say.
I couldn't really vibe with him too, but I knew he was funny. You know what I'm saying?
Trevor has see how they call him Trevor like say with the guys. Trevor Noah has Trevor Noah, you can tell like because I watched most of his earlier material was about like
Being in
obviously
South
from
Africa,
Appetite is their go-to, right?
Yeah.
But like this recent one,
Call the name again. You see the happy watching.
Appetite.
Happy.
Are you hungry?
Appetite, bro.
He's hungry. I'm like, this leader, my guy. Now you know be German now.
Wait, pronounce it.
It's the non-English speaker talking to the non-English speaker.
You Chemsi make pronounce that.
Apartheid.
James, pronounce it.
They don't go catch me and you at the same time. One at a time. No. One at a time.
Anyway.
The guy should tell him.
Anyway, like his whole this recent one now, there was no like South African story, Appetite story, so you could see like he has actually been, but he's still
Columbus joke, eh?
Oh yeah. Well, you can tell he's like Trevor has a way of telling.
Yeah.
He's a very good storyteller. Like he's good, he's exposed, and like Chris said, like his language and intonations, he has it on lockdown. Like he's very the guy's very.
I used to watch the little clips from
You'd be
his show
surprised how
when he
he
had that show.
makes the national anthem joke. Like, what is funny about the national anthem? I don't get it, but this guy found a way
To make it
fucking
funny.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch it when I go home.
Bro, that accent one, bro. When he talks about Nigeria, I'm like, bro, he was like Nigerians speaking English is what English wishes that it was. He's like, there's English, and then you now hear Nigeria say, "What are you doing, huh?" He's like, English is so boring until you hear Nigerians speak English. English wishes it was Nigerian. The guy they talk is
Talking about comedy, right? Like, so I saw clips from Alibaba has this January 1st thing he does, right?
Is that the same
So
one?
I saw clips. I saw clips and so he had this session where they were going to give a car to like a young comedian, but the thing is, someone from the crowd will come up with a word, and you have to crack a joke about that word.
Yeah.
Bro, I was looking at it and I was like, this thing is difficult. I've listened to one of Dave Chappelle's special when he's like, what he does, like he's so good that what he does is he just writes like words on paper, and then when he wants to do his special, he'll just random paper and then picks the word and like delivers with that word. And I'm like, this is exactly what Ali was trying to do. But yo, the words, and I think Nigerians, Dre, tying you back to your stuff, right? I feel like when Nigerians go to comedy shows, they know the plan is to go there and laugh,
yes,
but they don't want to go there and laugh. Like it's like you must walk. You, the comedian, must walk for
to
there.
make me laugh.
Yeah.
The more they pay the more they pay to enjoy the show is more work
Exactly.
for you.
Like the VIP people will be straight faced.
So it's like they go there consciously thinking of all their problems, so that you must really, really do the job for them
To make them laugh.
So when they're not asking people to come up with topics, bro, if you hear the words people were coming up with, I'm like, you yourself, how do you think somebody's going to crack joke for you to laugh based on this? It was very, very wicked. So no, Nigerians, even when I want to start my career, I gotta go Indians, because I detest my joke. I think my joke with some of my Indian friends, bro. Everything does they laugh.
But you know what's funny is if you yab Nigerians, they laugh at that one. When you yab them, but I'm like, it's comedy, but that's cheap comedy. Like it's cheap. It's very cheap. It's just,
sometimes you have to warm them up.
Expensive comedy. They want me to laugh.
if you wanna go, shit, man. We spoke about comedy so much, man. That's crazy. I think this is the longest I was spoken about comedy, but yeah.
That's what we're about now. This is the number one comedy podcast.
Speaking about comedy, what are we speaking about?
I'm impressed.
You should be enjoying this episode now.
Yeah, I am enjoying it. But someone also sent me this. So recently, I don't know if you saw this, Chemsi, but Morocco came under fire. So again, this is all allegedly, but apparently a couple of black women, so black-skinned women, went to Morocco and apparently had bad experiences.
Okay.
And obviously it's allegedly, and I don't want to get into it because this is one person's experience versus another person's experience, because some people enjoyed it while some people didn't enjoy it. And then she then said to ask on the pod what we think about interracial dating. Is it something that's
Interracial dating?
Interracial dating. So like, I guess colored dating, also cultural dating. So what are our thoughts on it?
So interracial, intercultural dating.
Yeah, interracial, intercultural. So interracial could be black and white. Intercultural could be, you know, Nigerian,
West
Moroccan,
African, North African,
West African, North
African,
Nigerian, Caribbean, whatever. So I guess my question starting off will be, is this something that is still frowned upon? Is this something that we still don't like actively?
I think it's still looked at it in a, what do you call it? In a negative way. It won't be like, oh my God, you guys are, no, they're going to be looking at it sideways at first. And then once they get to know the people, that's when they start being accepting in both ways.
Yeah, I would say, I'll put it in this term, like it's not embraced easily at first.
Are you saying this as a general rule, or are you saying this as a Nigerian?
I'm saying it as a general rule because, like, let's say interracial, right? Interracial, first of all, they go like, ooh. Even if it, like, if you look at it from the white man's point of view,
used to it.
Even if you look at it from the white man's point of view, be like, ooh, she got a black man or he got a black girl. You understand? It's not readily embraced.
Embraced.
Brother.
Hey!
Are you okay?
You know what? Hey! A person must hear of this.
He said.
You know what? Hey!
Naza.
A person must.
He said.
Something in my mind. No worry. Something in my mind. He's coming.
My brother is counting down for the end of the podcast.
He's coming. He's coming out.
He has somewhere to go.
I need to embrace this.
It's not embraced.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it's not readily, embraced. In fact, it will be seen as interesting. Okay, let's see how it's going to go. Right? At first, it's like, or maybe they just see it, it's just a dating phase. You understand? So that's how I think it is. And for people that actually go into it, I personally think it's like, okay, there are people that have like either entered the neutral session of their life and be like, okay, now I'm like anybody can get it, any culture can get it, any race can get it. Or they're in a situation where it's like, okay, I've had enough of my own culture. You understand? I've seen a lot of them.
As the reasoning as to why I'm stepping out outside of my culture.
Right now I'm tired. I need to date outside my culture. You understand? It's a lot. To be honest, if you look at it in Nigerian community in Canada here, the web is crazy.
Yeah.
So if anybody delves, outside of Nigerian community, you can understand because, bro, that person probably know people from your high school you don't know yet. You get what I'm saying? Right? So it's a thing where I feel like that is probably one of the things that will trigger. But as a people, and so like when it comes to your families or your friends or whatever, seeing who you're dating now or whatever is not readily embraced. But obviously,
I feel like
there are more people that are more open-minded now.
I feel like it's more not embraced back home.
Back home, yes.
Whether it's Nigeria, whether it's Morocco, any African country, than here in Canada, because
here in Canada it's multicultural already. Yeah,
there's not just one culture.
There's not one culture, so
you are bound to meet people. You're bound to meet new personalities, new cultures, learn about new things, and enjoy maybe other cultures. Yeah, which will make you be in relationships with someone that's outside of your culture. It could also be a thing of your own culture that you've met around here is not matching up with what you want.
What you want anymore. You already
it's not clicking. Like the people that came here to the country, they change too much when it comes to your own culture.
Especially those that either born here or came as 2-year-olds or whatever. They're like literally here. Yeah.
So
you
can look at it both ways. Huh?
So I actually feel like within, especially the Nigerian bubble or bucket or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Right? This interracial relationship is looked differently when the guy is Nigerian. Yes. So if the guy is the one that's Nigerian and the girl in the relationship is not Nigerian, let's say she's white, it is frowned upon. Yeah. Especially from Nigerian women. Yes. Because they look at it as the guys are the ones that get the women. Guys are the ones that talk to the women, and so you somewhat have the power to choose who you want. Yada yada yada. Why did you choose? Why did you go here? Right. So but when it is a Nigerian girl and a white guy, they look cute together.
Yeah, it's celebrated.
It's more celebrated when it's interracial and the girl is the black one and the guy is someone. If the guy is the black one and if the girl, they don't. It's crazy. And I've even heard when it gets to even within African countries. So the guy is Nigerian and the girl is from maybe Liberia or whatever, but she's still black. Yeah. Because she's not Nigerian, the thing still applies. So I'm like, before I started when she was black. But they've peeled the onions, still both of you must be Nigerian. I'm like, relax, bro. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Racial thing. They look at it, especially Nigerian. It's let me not talk too much before they come for me.
No, they can't come for you now. They have to come overseas to come for you. It's a lot of seas to cross to come for you right now.
So the question was what? How do we feel about it?
Yeah, like what are our thoughts? I think that it's in as much as
it's more frequent, it's more present.
I feel like we need to change the name. Because I don't feel like saying interracial couple. Like I don't like saying the word interracial couple. Like I feel like there's a negative undertone when you say it. Yeah. Because it's we can't just, we're not used to saying couple because it's two different people. Especially when it's a white and a black person. So I feel like the name sort of has to change. Like I feel like it's one of those names we have to just take away and figure out a better way to like enunciate or announce these kinds of people.
Yeah, rice and beans couple.
Sorry?
Oh my god!
I don't know how that's better if I say rice and beans couple.
I don't know how I'm like it is what it is though. Like they're interracial.
Yeah, but I just don't I just don't like the word. Like I just like the
I can't even repeat what you because
what do you mean rice and beans couple? What wrong with you?
I would be cancelled if I said it.
Brown beans.
But
not the white beans.
Oh my god.
So would
no.
So what do you want to call them?
I don't know. I feel it's a conversation.
You just want a new word.
I feel
Next
like
couple.
I feel like
I guess you just have to look at it as it's time to take away the
So let me ask you,
stigma or the negative look
if you were going to date someone who is not from Morocco and someone who is maybe Nigerian, how do you think your parents will respond?
My parents will respond fine as long as the person makes me happy.
Okay. To catch up about you.
That's a different story for people back home, though.
I'm talking about your municipality because you can't really navigate how they. I'm just talking about your own
But like
family.
my parents are like modern Moroccans.
They are modern, yeah. They
Do you get?
Okay.
Like there are negative sides
elites,
to the country of Morocco, of course.
Right.
Which is why the person sensed like that Morocco came down because obviously there's always going to be some bad seeds in a country.
Yeah.
If you go to Nigeria and you talk about North Africa, they don't even recognize it.
Yeah.
Because they think it doesn't belong in Morocco.
They think it's Arab country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When we went to the World Cup, they're always pointing, oh, you said Arab first. But no, they were always saying Africa.
Yeah.
We brought Africa. But they don't recognize that. So you can look at it both ways.
Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be specific to like your country. I'm just asking in general, like what your parents think. I'm going to ask everybody the same thing.
I just answered based on the person, what you said the person sent to you. That's all.
Okay. Dikachi, what about you? Do you think your parents, your daddy and mommy back home, Mr. Kalu and Mrs. Kalu?
I don't think they would
giving
be.
out govies.
No.
His full name is on Twitter. IG, what are you talking about?
My full name is there. No, but I don't think they would be totally against it. But they might give me like a, like a light side eye. Like
You haven't been in Nigeria for a minute though.
No.
From
It's not,
Tanzania to here.
No, but it's not about me.
You've been disconnect. Yeah.
So it's not about me, and that's the whole thing with interracial dating, right? I think that you can do it as long as you are willing to defend your partner and your family
exactly.
for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
For example, grandma comes over, she starts saying stuff. Are you going to call out right there and then?
100%.
Yeah.
Right, you're going to have to. And do you want to deal with that forever? If that's the case, by all means.
Well, it might not be forever too, because you do it to some point.
As
They have to
long
now, take it for what it is.
Or
right?
risk
losing some people in your family. Yeah.
If you're okay with that, by all means. Because to me, it's like, is it worth it? Do you love them that much? If that's the case, have fun. So for me, I don't think they would be against it, but they might ask some questions.
And you have to be ready to answer those questions.
Exactly. So to them, it's like, okay, do us the respect of answering our questions. Like, are you sure? Why this? Why that? Just give us answers that we can work with. Like, try and convince me. That's the way I say it. So I think that's how.
Honestly, do we really need to convince the parents? Unless they're paying for your wedding. But like, do you really need? Are they the people that are going to be paying your bills and living in the same apartment as you?
Yeah, well, I ain't gonna.
Convince might be the wrong word, but at least bring us on board.
So people are very
right?
different, man. Like,
but do you really need your parents to be on board with the relationship that you're taking?
I do.
Okay.
What? You need to.
I do.
But the thing is that, at least give me.
I'm just asking the question.
That's crazy.
I do.
You do?
I do.
No,
I don't, man.
No, things that just give me
don't.
the what's the word? The opportunity to like actually convince you. Don't be like hard headed. You know what I'm trying to say? At least be open minded to listen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. If you have that, then I'm fine with that. That's all.
I have a different mentality. I mean, how about you? Like, if you had to date someone who is either from a different culture, or so I'm talking about like a different, not Nigerian culture, but like a different culture entirely,
Right.
like Turkey or something, or someone who is white.
Yeah.
How will your parents feel about it?
Thing is, I know my mom is a very likable person. Like she has a likable personality. So she's an easygoing woman. Like she will actually peer into your character, right? She's not the type that would like, judge like quickly, right? So that is my own good side about that. She'll be reserved on some things, but it is based on my own interest that she'll be reserved on it, right? But my dad, he's a culture, he's a chief.
So that's
the problem.
It is a problem, but the thing is, the longer we stay here, the more he kind of understands, and also he's also seeing that people are there. So my brother's marriage has also,
open the doors.
No. The thing is, he opened one door and he closed one door. So this is the thing, because if you talk to my brother, his own mantra has been like, he always paves the way for all of us, especially me. He feels like whatever we're going on in the family, he has made it easier for me, right? Yeah. And all that. But it's always a double-edged sword, because if he's straight in one part, I'm expected to be straight.
Yes.
I'm expected to be straight. if he does one part good, I'm expected to follow in the footsteps.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
and also
he's
if
not really.
And also if whatever path he chose, if it doesn't work out,
If
then
it
it'll be
doesn't-
like,
I
you see
gotta-
what happened to your brother. Come here.
I gotta fix it, right? So it's a thing where it's like, okay, some of his
Movements.
bold movements are being taken note of, and then expectations are being put on me.
Yeah.
They have not they have not talked to me directly.
Yeah.
I'm hearing it indirectly. You understand, right? And then some of the things he's doing is not opening. Like I can hear my dad talk about, okay, these things are acceptable, but you have to do it the right way, type of things, right? So I feel like the longer we stay here, the more my dad understands, and also the more he's also learning as the year goes by, the more he's learning about more cultures and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's becoming more accepting, but he's the more traditional one of my both parents. Yeah, so he's more reserved.
All right, Naza, how about you?
So the question is if my parents will be open to it.
How will your parents feel, or would they be open to it? Like, what would their reaction be like if you were dating someone who's not like Nigerian, different culture, different background, and even maybe white?
So my dad made it kind of clear from the get-go that it was not about it. And he said it in a very coded way, because there was a time when my parents actually were worried that I was probably going to bring home a non-Nigerian woman. Like, they really were worried. So my dad told me one time, he was like, young man, I don't want to have to travel to go and visit my
in-laws. That's crazy.
I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, that's all I'm going to say. Give me that information.
Take that information and go with this.
What he was saying is, anywhere that I can't drive car to, that's too far for me.
What if she's Nigerian but lives here? But her family lives
not
here.
just Nigeria, because Lagos, he has to. You get me?
I see.
And the south.
What if the in-laws live in Canada?
Canada?
Like they are from Lagos, but they live in Canada.
Not Lagos, the East.
That's. I think that's too far for him.
Wow.
I think he wants to do like background check at home. You see, he's very.
He wants to get investigated. My people, who can see your people?
My dad's about the family name. That's that kind of stuff. That's what he wants to do. But my mom on the other side has been saying, "Oh, it doesn't matter where she's from, as long as that's God's will for you." But I've come to realize that it's cap, bro. It matters. It matters.
So but and I guess anybody can answer this, but having that kind of conversation or that kind of like influence, does that affect how you actually then actively date?
Yeah. It does.
Yeah, it does.
So within your bucket list of like, I'm looking for this is who I want to be, who I want to meet, financially independent, God fearing, must be of my father's choice, kind of.
No, it's not must be of my
but
father's
like
choice.
in the back of your head, it's like, am I ready to argue or have other discussions to try and defend the person that I'm currently dating?
So are you going to say that you're not going to fall in love with someone who's not like from like?
Yeah.
Yes. Because that's actually your choice before you now enter. Because if you see this picture, this girl is fine, and there's an option to enter the DM. You have not fallen in love yet. You just you understand?
So is that something we think
if it's
about?
Something that will cause a rift. Just stay away.
Is that something that you guys think about when talking to somebody you just met?
I think you subconsciously think about it.
You subconsciously do, yeah.
If you've already had the kind of conversations with your parents, you're probably subconscious. Once it starts getting into those deep conversations, you're like, am I ready to bring this culture home? And is that going to bring new discussions?
Because at that point, you're entering the point of no return.
Especially at this age, if you're just entering university, you don't care.
That point is just
you don't care, right? So
for me, like, I actually had a conversation with my dad to get a
clear understanding,
like somewhat profile, to get a profile of who he wanted, like who.
But you're married for yourself, though.
Don't forget all those things.
That's a mistake right there. It's not just for you, brother. It's not just for you. The one thing
all of you that believe in that, it doesn't matter if your parents are supportive.
When your
kudos to you people.
Kudos, bro.
Kudos to you people. Like, you run your race. For me, what I'll do is get everybody, the major stakeholders, get their input. Then I'll now draft a business model that will attack.
And then we attack there we go.
Exactly. I spoke to my dad, I'm like, huh?
But Naza, if like their reasoning does not make sense in your head. Like if that business model is not making sense for your portfolio, are you still going to go with it?
No, come on now. Naza's portfolio.
Speaks for yourself.
Are you looking at the chart
for yourself? Come on, now. Check the track record.
We don't pay 1,000 a month for a reason. We got it.
Yeah, the 0.1%.
We own this speed. Anyways. So one thing he told me was like, told me like where she's from. That's when he told me this whole I don't want to fly. Yeah. But then he was now talking about like, if she's like the max, if she's older than you, because I was like, oh, what if she's older than me? Well, okay, that's not a problem, but like she can't go above. And he gave me a certain amount. It was like she can't go above 3 years. Yeah. If she's 3 years older than you, then you gotta evaluate, ask yourself certain questions, blah, blah, blah. So I got all that information and I'm like, okay, this is what we're working with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's go into the market. It's like when you want to buy real estate.
Yeah.
They have to give you a pre-approval first. We approved you for a certain amount. That's what you're telling your agent to go and look for. You can't go and be looking for 1
So you basically looked into facilitating your journey.
Yeah, they speak English. Yeah.
He looked into facilitating his dating journey. He asked the main person what would be good and make it easy.
No, it's not facilitating. We wanted.
Did he not?
No, it's not facilitating.
We want to be efficient. You want to be efficient.
You want to be exactly. That's the word. You don't want to bring somebody home and then they're like, no. When you could have had that conversation early on and then avoid all this.
Because if you want to go and fish, right, and then you don't like tilapia. But this particular stream is full of tilapia. You want to go to a stream where it has more of the type of fishes that you want to eat. You understand? So you need to, once you don't verify all the information, collect all the information, put it together, it'd be like, okay, I'm going to River B because it has catfish and it has bonga. You understand? And then you now go there knowing that at least you are within a bracket.
Yeah.
The real question here is the inverse. Would you date somebody that you know their family doesn't want them to date you? Now, mind you, your husband or for example.
So, for example, I'm dating somebody and then the family knows about me, but they don't want me to be with him.
Yes. But your partner or your husband has said, I'll fight for you.
I feel like
would you still go in there?
I feel like first of all, it's a double standard question.
Why?
Because as a guy, it's easier for you to just back away.
Yeah.
As opposed to a woman, she's really waiting for you to decide if you're going to fight for her.
No. So in her scenario, I've said, the man has said, I'll fight for you.
But
So he has said that I'll fight for you.
You can't just say I'll fight for you. You gotta show me you're actually fighting for me.
So the idea is more like it's not his action as the issue. It's more the frequency of how often he has to act.
Yeah, you so far, dude. No, seriously, as a guy, if your family does not want her, you fight for her. Yeah. If her family doesn't want you, you fight for her. Why would they fight for us?
So now I'm asking you to fight for us. So now I'm asking you. Now you know he'll fight for you. Let's imagine you know he'll fight for you. But are you willing to sign up for a life where he has to keep on fighting for you? That's the real question.
See, the way I look at it, when you marry into the family, you low-key leave a little bit of your own family because the girl usually separates a lot more and goes into the guy's family, right? Yeah. So if it's gonna make my life 10,000 times harder to go into this family that doesn't even want me from the first place, you can fight. I can see the effort, but if it keeps even you, I can see it like it's draining you. Yeah. Maybe that's not it for us.
Maybe that's not it.
Okay, fair.
Because you don't want to have a life where you're just suffering. You're not even enjoying. You can't even do a vacation. You can't even spend your Christmas with your own family because they don't want your wife to be there.
Because
what are you gonna do? Separate Christmases? You're gonna go home?
You won't date a girl with a family.
If I know for a fact she does not, they don't want me, I'm not going in there. Because now I cannot fight. Because I'm not like my family. I can defend my wife from my family. Fair. Like I have more control. How are you going to go and fight your in-laws? That's her.
But what if she's still like? What if she was like wants to be with you though?
I know she wants to be.
That's exactly what Naza is saying. Where we are expected to fight. It's not like for the guy, right? The girl's family don't like you. The girl expects you to prove your worth, to make them like you.
Because
right now, she just say my love is enough. Now, girls don't always fight.
No.
Because
I
she won't-
disagree.
because she
I
won't fight
disagree.
For real?
I disagree.
Yes, they fight?
Yeah.
Why do you fight her?
No, they don't fight. They are like, no, most of the time they don't fight. They'll leave their family.
They leave the family.
Which is
They
one
are
thing.
more-
That's not the same.
They are more or less like, okay, if you don't want it,
we've
this up.
isolated that family, which is, I guess, is a solution, but not what I'm talking about. I'm talking like the guys will basically say no.
They want to
This is
be
my
It's
wife.
just a different solution. That's all what it is.
But the thing is, I don't
by
want
the way,
my
by the
girl
way.
to leave a family from
So
me.
one, you're
By
not.
the way, in addition to what Dikachi said, when they leave the family, you're not gonna hear the end of it. Any small mess up, they will remind you, say they leave their family.
For you. Yeah.
So they will be dangling it.
It's a
Oh,
lose-lose.
of course.
It's a lose-lose.
I said it on purpose to see what he's gonna say. I said it on purpose to see what he's gonna say.
Try.
It's a lose-lose. So I don't think I want to sign up for it. I really don't think I should.
I think it just stands to prove what we've been saying for a while, where like love isn't like the only thing you need
No.
in
There's
a
more-
lifetime with
in a
somebody else.
lifetime.
It's
Yeah.
patience.
It's more than just love. It's more than
fights
just
in
love.
you. It's all of that. Like there's a whole combination of
I used
things.
to have a conversation with my mother, man. At one point, when because my mom, I'm the first son in my family, and so obviously there has been
Expectations.
those pressures, like when are you going to settle down? And it started with that. I think I've told you a story before. Where my mom was like, I'm expecting you to bring a Nigerian woman home, from the same culture, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously that wasn't happening.
That ain't happening.
And
That shit ain't happening.
and then she comes back and she comes. And then she comes.
Oh, should I say fluke?
And then she comes back, she's like, okay, you don't have to bring someone who's like, the same culture, same tradition, but you can bring somebody who's Nigerian, It goes from.
As time goes on,
They keep pushing
And
it.
then it goes from Nigerian to Africans.
And then she goes from like, at least she goes from Nigeria, like, she's like,
As long as you buy a good woman.
So they know Nigerians in Canada is what you're telling me. Okay. At this point, it's an African is still capable. And then the final one when she comes, she's like, I'm just saying, just anybody. Look at this, a good woman.
That's a good woman. I'm telling you. Or if they are the two religious people, it's like, God-fearing woman. That's like if you not when they've given up on you,
Regardless,
they'll
as
tell
long
you
as they understand
God-fearing
there's
woman.
one God.
It's not about God-fearing.
There's one God, that's it.
Right now,
No,
so
dude, there's a God. There's a God.
The God with the same values. That's how it works.
don't worry, Naza, give it time. Don't worry. To expand your portfolio and target audience. Don't worry.
If you stretch it long enough.
But the thing is, like, I'm always from the school of thought that these people know there's something they know that I do not know. That one is for sure.
fair.
Experience for sure.
However, some things about the way they think may be from a bias, and I want to understand what that bias is and why you have that bias, so that I know how to manage the situation from there. Because most of the time it's a thing of they've heard this story of what one person went through, and that has changed their whole orientation about a certain group of people, right? So it's always like, if I can understand why you're saying this and not this, why you're open to this, because there's good and bad everywhere, even in that same kitchen. That's what they say in my place, that same kitchen that you're from, somebody there's a bad person there too. So I don't even need to go far to Australia or Colombia to show you. No. But if I'm bringing somebody good from there, right, why do you have a problem with maybe somebody from
There
any
was not
country?
good.
On that point you're making, so there's this time. So before I make my point, I want to ask everyone here a question. Have you had a fight with one of your parents or all of them about a partner like that? Or have you had a fight where you like argue about your differences and you can't settle it on the spot?
I haven't had a fight, but I've had a discussion where they've asked me questions.
Never a fight.
But never a fight. No.
Never like an argument and it's like back and forth and you guys can't agree.
No.
And then
When my mom found out I broke up with my ex, she said it was my fault.
there's no let me hear your part.
No.
She said it's your fault.
I'm sure it's your fault. What did you do that was wrong? But I think that's the only argument we had.
What did you do that was
It's your own mom.
your own mom?
Have you had an argument?
No.
Same
I
with me,
didn't,
actually.
but there was one time.
Same with me. I didn't even tell her anything that happened. She just
Said
said,
you-
The thing is like I
Well?
brought
No, speak.
Naza, did it happen to you?
No, I mean like we did actually
he's
speak.
talking
Come
about
on.
me.
Well, like
Well,
was it my fault?
Be like,
Whose fault was it?
It wasn't mine.
so
It wasn't yours?
oh my god.
so
You know what? Who's big was?
So mine was a situation where it's like I just told her that okay, there's actually this girl I'm talking to, but the only thing is she's a Muslim. What do you think about that? Right? And she was like, no.
You want to give her a heart attack?
Nah, just stay away from them. Muslims are trouble. Just stay away from them. Oh.
I
didn't even want to have conversation because here's the thing, right? When Naza, when you talked about knowing the roots of their bias, right? You
In
know
Nigeria.
that my mom is Igbo,
Yeah.
right? The East
Is
and
Muslim.
the East is the East are more Christians. The Muslim are the North.
Yeah.
They had a war. It wasn't a conflict.
Yeah.
They had a war.
I had that situation.
So it wasn't a small issue. Like Easterners were being killed in the north.
And
right? People lost.
And the Muslims that you guys have in the north is Shia, so it's even worse.
It's even worse. Yeah, they are those people that are like, oh, I'm gonna go kill for my religion.
Yeah.
They are the people that actively
They're
do
jihadis.
that. Right? Yeah. So it's I understand where the bias. So I didn't even want to delve into it.
You gotta fight it too much. Like how you
because obviously I wasn't in a relationship. I just brought it up about this because I wanted to see. I know there is that bias there, but I want to see what she thinks. Because the thing is, knowing that my mom is a good judge of character, if she meets anybody I'm serious about, she's going to approach it from a different point of view for sure.
Yeah.
Right. But it's now a thing of what if I start dating somebody and she hears about this? What is her reaction going to be like? That was why I asked. Right. So. And
when did you have this conversation with your mom?
Almost
Couple months.
about a year and a half ago. So
Okay, we're making progress, Katt. We're making progress.
we?
No, because that discussion didn't go anywhere.
There's no one. There's no one or two things I put it together. There is no 1 to 2 together. Nothing.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
Oh, conversation are being had, is it?
He's building the portfolio. He's building. He's trying to get pre-approved. Once he gets it, you get
Yes.
So,
We're doing groundwork.
so let's say you go back and date another Muslim woman. Would you introduce the person right away as she's Muslim, or would you let your mom meet her first, have the whole personality, and then
rip that bandit off, rip it off,
and then tell her she's Muslim? Because if you don't tell her that she doesn't have the bias yet,
She doesn't have the bias yet. Yeah.
she's gonna see the person as the person is.
I would want her to meet the girl first. But this is one thing I noticed as well, right? Even though for her, I understand the reservations of the Easterners in Nigeria, right? But generally, Christians are more accepting of other religions than Muslims. So if I eventually start dating a Muslim, I want to make sure that they are more accepting of the relationship, because I know my own part is more easier to convince as long as I know your character. You get what I'm saying, right? That's where I'm looking at approaching it from. So if I'm talking to anybody, I'm going to make sure like, hey, I hope this is not going to be a hiccup. You're not going to try to convert me, because they are very territorial, or like they are, a lot of them that I've met, they like their people, right? So it's a thing where I got to make sure your family is accepting and you're willing to put your feet down, and then I will not start my fight. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but yeah, that's why I asked the question. It's really tough. That bro, it's crazy how just in that small Nigeria, they fight the cultural, even the East and the South, the Edo people, they have their own fight. They have their own hatred towards themselves. Like, it's crazy.
Which means they can't marry each other.
They can, but you just have a lot of bad, especially the ones that know history.
That know history.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a funny question. You're dating a girl who's Jamaican. You don't know the father like.
He's dating a girl.
No, you're dating.
Oh, she's dating. Oh,
you're dating a girl.
Let me
because you were
ask
looking
you
at.
a
Oh, because
question.
he was looking at you when you said.
I'm asking everybody.
I'm dating a girl.
No, we don't. Okay, we know.
You're
Okay.
dating a Jamaican girl.
Yeah.
Obviously, like there's a conception that Jamaican people are,
I would.
I was.
All I know is that there's two ugly eyes looking straight at you right now.
He can't hear you clearly. Be louder, please.
Jamaican men are very like strong-willed, right?
Jamaican men.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how do you like convince the dad to like love you, accept you for who you are?
Convince the Jamaican man.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're dating a Jamaican girl?
Yeah.
And then what happens? The dad is not.
You don't know if the dad likes you or not, but your assumption is that like the man
is strong-willed.
Like, you know, is his daughter married a Nigerian man who could be a Nigerian prince.
Yes.
But that's a very big possibility.
So how
get him like Roman jerk, bro.
Roman jerk.
Roman jerk chicken.
Because in the end, the stomach is a way to a man's heart. No matter which culture they are from.
Bro.
No matter which culture they are from.
Roman jerk, man.
Yeah, as long as you take it one step, open the palate.
You need to learn how to cook.
And then just do like barbecue over the summer.
No.
You know, I got that in the bag though.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
They don't want salad.
They want jerk.
They don't want fruit salad. They don't want indomie.
You guys can talk about my barbecuing skills on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Barbecue is on point. Barbecue is on point.
Jerk
You
is
never
not
know.
barbecue.
Because
Jerk is not barbecue.
Jerk is
Yes.
not barbecue, brother.
strong
They're not going to just
Jamaican
make
man
chicken
might
and just
criticize
do-
your barbecue skills, you know.
Alright, guys, this was a hypothetical. Let's do it.
No. We just spoke about Katt Williams and there's no smoke without fire.
This is the barbecue fire.
This is the barbecue fire. You cannot just go and make chicken and run barbecue sauce. Now you be caught out, bro.
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody who's listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you're checking us out from. If you're on YouTube, wherever you're from. Appreciate everybody for joining us on the first episode 118, the first episode of 2024.
Yes.
And yeah, man, you guys just stay locked in. It's gonna be crazy. We got a fun ride coming, man. So appreciate the love. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody who sent us Happy New Year on IG. Happy New Year to all of you. And yeah, proverb of the day.
Yes, so proverb of the day today is fear who thief one pencil 1,000 times than person wey thief 1,000 pencil just one time.
Is there a petition?
No grief for anybody.
No grief for anybody.
No grief for anybody.
Naza's trying to process. He's like, wait.
Yeah, my be Naza.
Get it.
Yeah. You hear him.
Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to our camera crew.
Oh, there's crew there now?
Bro, when you're big.
with the yellow, green, and black flag.
Hey, Chemsi. Yeah, painting a lot of pictures.
Chemsi trying to get people in trouble.
Yo, by the way, guys,
No.
AFCON starts next Sunday.
Yes, I mean,
Yes.
I see at least 1%.
Yeah.
Naza, I'm so happy you're
in
here.
Nigeria is not participating, Abi.
Yes.
We are.
Of course they
It's
are.
not hard.
I think we're in the first group. We're in Group A with Ivory Coast and 2 other countries.
You will pass now.
Ivory Coast not be anything these days.
Boy,
No, Ivory Coast is good.
good.
Ivory Coast has potential now.
Pass.
I think you'll pass.
The last AFCON,
We don't-
Nigeria we won all our 3 group stage games.
Yeah.
They gave our coach best coach of group stage.
Group stage.
Just to go and lose first knockout game.
At least you pass group stage.
We
now.
lost
No.
1-0.
No, that's not this thing. That's not that.
Oh yeah.
The pressure
Like,
is
we're
on us.
flogging people.
To be honest, the pressure is on us.
Yeah.
Because
of your World Cup
the
antics.
expectation is for us to do well because we made it to semifinals of the World Cup.
yeah.
So, but then it's a whole
But
different
it's
game.
Yeah.
It's a whole
It may
different
not-
game.
AFCON.
It may not turn out that way.
I know it may not turn out that way.
Whenever I watch Africa, like Morocco, the way they played in World Cup was like class, right? Most African countries now,
don't play like that.
muscle.
They don't
I
have
know.
it.
It's
Yeah.
muscle.
Which is why they suffer because they beat them. They
It's
beat
muscle.
them.
Like Morocco was playing like they were playing proper. There's this whole documentary on Netflix, Captains of
I
Football.
watched it.
Bro, I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I'm watching it again, like right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Bro, what Morocco did is bro,
It's fire.
it is crazy.
Yeah.
And I don't know I don't know, you know, like the whole, like, yes, they'll say they're Africans, we know, but they were in a very strategic position in that Qatar because, yes, they're Africans, but they're also Arabs.
Yeah.
And they're not playing in Qatar. So
they had support from everywhere.
whenever they were playing, it's like they had home advantage.
Because we also have a lot of Moroccans there.
Yeah, that really
There's a lot of Moroccans in
them.
Qatar.
In
And
Ivory
Dubai.
Coast, there's nobody there for them.
Oh, it's also in Ivory Coast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
also in Ivory Coast.
exactly.
It's gonna be different.
Yeah.
And the heat and all of that is gonna be different.
One of my colleagues, like I said, a lot of my people here are from Turkey. The guy was telling me that, man, Besiktas now, bro, they are struggling because like 5 of their first team players are going for. And he said there's a joke in Turkey that Besiktas as a club should even go and play in AFCON. There's 5 of their first team players
5 of
have
first team
gone.
players.
Yeah.
That's
And
great.
like 6 of their reserve, I mean bench
Are
team
gone.
have gone.
Are
And
gone.
Who's now left for them?
That's a whole squad right there.
Yeah. They said the whole club just go and
And this
A lot of
is
teams in Belgium too.
yeah.
There's a lot
Oh,
in
Belgium,
Belgium.
yeah.
Amsterdam, like
Amsterdam,
there's a lot of them that leave
crazy.
too.
yeah. It's crazy.
France, Ligue 1. I don't know how they're gonna play.
All right, man. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here, ladies and gentlemen. You guys have an exciting weekend. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of all the dating apps if you're
Before you start paying.
if you're into that. If you're into that, it's the right time. But yeah, we're gonna see you on the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. I am your humble and gracious host. I go by the name Mr. Dre, and it's the #1 comedy podcast, like I always say with my chest. And yeah, let's get it. Vibes Minister, sign out for us.
Signing out from this ministry is your man Imina, aka the Free Ego, aka Triple E, aka the Patricia Ego, aka your favorite uncle, aka your favorite godfather. Signing out. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dikachi, talk to him.
Write it down.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Dikachi, aka Cashman, aka Dikachi like Versace. Thank you for having me again. I'm glad to be back.
Alrighty. Naza, I just wanted to say that this one episode, you guys should not expect this on a daily, weekly basis. We'll
Because
do our
this is
best
stressful.
to make this happen. But we appreciate you because it's like 10 p.m. midnight where you at right now. So,
Bro,
It's midnight. No, it's 1 a.m. 1 a.m.
1 a.m.,
Yeah,
bro.
6 hours
so
ahead.
yeah, go to bed, my bro. So much love. But
the
sign up.
logistics is hard. Actually, German has made me forget my. What's the beginning of my outro again?
C'est votre pote beau gosse, Naza.
Tu sais ce que c'est?
Votre poste, beaucoup, Naza.
Tu sais ce
Tu sais ce
que
que
c'est.
c'est? Merci pour le regard en podcast. Au revoir. Let me actually see if I can put some German in there.
No. We're okay.
Ich liebe dich or danke.
Jesus.
Ich bin Naza. Don't know.
I beg if you try
Don't
to
know.
say English, it be like ish.
I'll try.
Being Naza. Ish can be that.
No, I'll try to say it means I am Naza in German.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. My bad. My bad. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 180. We're signing out. Powerhouse of the podcast.
It's your girl Chemsi, aka Ton Amour.
Man's not fit, bro. I
Yo, backyardbants, you are listening to backyardbants. This how we move, this how we groove. Hey, hey.